because of the music he makes, or the screens that he blesses, or the stages that he rips apart. Because of his heart and his spirit, he's been solid since day one, HB. I used to go to watch his showcases before people even knew him from the big screen, or before people even knew him from having 41 million streams on a particular song. I was there way before that, DB. Tell him what we talking about, DB. Who we talking about, man?
We're talking about a friend of the show. He's been on several times. He even performed at our South by Southwest takeover back in 2016. He did the song Lotto. He's been on the show plenty of times. He's a citizen, a longtime citizen. You might have seen him on Favorite Son on BET Plus. You probably saw him in Coming to America, the sequel. You definitely saw him in Power. I mean, the guy is a multi-talented artist, and he's got his new album All or Nothing out today. And it's funny because we just talked about Candyman, and there's a song on his new album called Say My Name. But he's here with us today. Here he is, Rotimi.
Rotimi!
What's up, family?
Hey, man, listen, man, it's good to hear your voice. I apologize I couldn't make the listening. I could break that down for you another time, but I'm really happy about the project you created and just to have you on the show. How's life, Rotimi? How's life?
Life is beautiful, big brother. Life is just amazing. You know, it's coming together, man. It's all leading the same way in every aspect of my life, man. And I'm so blessed, brother. I'm so blessed.
Man.
What do you think was the key thread to bringing it all together? What happened in your life that you think helped the mesh happen in such a positive way?
I think it was just actually sitting still and just letting life just be life, man. Like the pandemic, I was able to just bond with my fiance, make the music I wanted to make, not have any type of distractions. It was just a beautiful time that just like elevated everything, even spiritually, even grow even more as a man. It was just everything that happened simultaneously. And the product of all of that is the album, man. The product of all of that is the album.
Man, this dude sound happy, HB.
I love it. I'm happy for him. And listen, he mentioned spirituality and mentioned, you know, like sitting down with that person that you can trust and is trusted in your corner, your helpmate, and just having that bond and having that union together and growing and taking care of your garden together. I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm happy for you. Shoot. Congratulations, brother.
I appreciate
That's
that.
amazing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
is everybody happy, though? Because, you know, when you get engaged and now, you know, you're a different man living a different life, what happens to Mr. Butterscotch, man? What happens? Like, is Butterscotch happy?
Mr. Butterscotch is a hater. Mr. Butterscotch is in the streets. Rotimi is not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a duality, man. Like, you know, but Butterscotch Butterscotch has lived a lot of lives, and he finally said, you know what, Rotimi, it's time for you to live yours. You know, and so I'm doing that now, big bro.
Tell me how this works for you. You know, Power, obviously, the Power has so many different extensions to it, and now that your extension to it, your version of it is on high. I don't even know. What's the status of it, Power, for you?
Oh, no, Drake got burnt up for your boy. Drake got burnt up. It's over for Drake.
Oh, that's right. Drake got burnt up. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. Drake got burnt up, so it's a done deal. But, you know, I'm so proud of, like, 50, you know, because I've never seen a show that as soon as the main show ends, 4 other shows were created, and every character has its own show. Like, I've never seen that ever on TV, you know? So shout out to them, because that's how powerful we were. You know, we were the reason why everything is happening the way it is for the Power universe. So I'm just happy to be always a part of the origin of it. And, you know, I just wish them the best. 50 put a lot of money in my life and a lot of celebrations in my life, you know. I'm good, you know, I'm good. And personally, like, playing Dre any longer, it wouldn't have worked out for me creatively, because it would have kept me in a certain box that I wouldn't have been able to grow. And now, in that time while they were filming, you know, the shows, I was able to create All or Nothing. I was able to just grow as a man. I was able to find love. I was able to just build investments, you know. So I was able to just do and shoot movies. So it's just been a hell of a time for me during that time.
Rotimi is here, citizens. The new album, All or Nothing, is out today. I love how it talks to us. I love what it's saying. I also love the success of your other music, like In My Bed with Wale, Love Rhythm. I feel like we might have played Love Rhythm first, HB, when he came up here, when he came up to promote the song. I think we were the first streams that he got. Now he got up to 41 million views. You know, hey man, that's another status right there as an artist.
It is another status as an artist, and I wanted to jump in real quick and talk about status and another status as an artist. Did you get any sleep the night before pulling up on set to Coming to America, knowing the level of stars that was on that set and just knowing the legacy of that film?
I didn't sleep that night. No, I did not. I did not. There was no sleep in this house at all. You know, because again, man, like being around the greatest of all time in comedy, and it's like 6 of them all on that one movie. It was like, all right, you got to bring your A game, and then you get there uptight, and then you get there, and then Arsenio Hall comes up to me and is like, yo, Love Rhythm is my favorite record. Whenever he does that, baby, that's my joint. That's my joint. And like, I was like, oh, this is like a family for real. No wonder this is a success. And so we continue to build that off that energy, and then meeting Wesley Snipes and seeing how kind he was, and then meeting Eddie and just seeing his aura. It was like, man, I got to learn from each one of these people. And I just started taking how they were, like not even like on screen, but off screen, how they were as men to add to my arsenal, because it was different, man. And then you get on set and you start seeing, all right, oh yeah, he's really gifted because he's a free actor. Wesley Snipes, one of the greatest I've ever been around. Arsenio is just himself, and Eddie's aura is just stupid. So it was just a learning experience, man. So that's what I take from that. I really take the whole experience, not even about the movie, just how they were as men.
When you say Eddie's, the way he was, how was he? What was Eddie like? But did he interact a lot?
No, he didn't. He didn't. I didn't even see him walk. He just glided. It seemed like he was just gliding.
Yo.
How is this man just gliding like this, yo? Like, so I'm trying to learn how to glide. You know what I'm saying? Like he.
Yo, you dumb, Rotimi. You got to be at least 50 before you start gliding, yo. Michael Jordan did. Well, excuse me, Mr. Michael Jordan did that to Sway. Sway didn't see him coming. I'm like, yo, he is gliding in this room right now. Get ready. Nah, you got to be at least 50 before you start gliding.
I thought he was on a skateboard.
That's the secret? All right, cool. I didn't know. I was like,
yeah, you got time, bro. You got a long. You got. Don't worry about it. You got time. It's just everybody want to be young. That's an old man thing. You got to be. You got to not even old man, seasoned.
Seasoned. Okay, yeah, seasoned. Okay, got it. I was just, I don't know. I've never seen that before. That's
yeah. Glidability. You got to build your glidability.
Right.
You don't want to glide before it's time. It ain't gonna be the same thing, man.
Y'all are dumb, yo. Glidability. Yo, Rotimi said, yo, I think he was gliding. Sway, I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to glide out this bitch.
Yo, I mean, me, sure. I'm with. I can glide. I'm 50. You know, I'm 50 plus.
Yo.
Well, you glide too, bro. You be gliding, my
You be gliding, Sway.
I be gliding, Rotimi.
Wow.
Yeah, you glide.
Okay.
You need at least 30 years in the game before you start gliding.
Start gliding, right?
Yeah, man.
You know, yeah. I just can imagine being around I'm a Arsenio Hall and Eddie and seeing that dynamic because you're such great friends and iconic people, and you could take all that data, all that information. I love what you said. I want to see what I could learn from each individual man in this scenario and what I could take with me. And man, when I listen to this album, I hear the most balanced Rotimi voice I've heard today. Your voice in this album is very consistent. Your vocals are very consistent. The substance of this album speaks to me, and I think it'll speak to a lot of young folks that's learning about love and a lot of men who are evolving. You know, there are songs on here like Grown Decisions, Let's
Yeah.
talk about Grown Decisions. And by the way, it features Tank on this. And shout out to Tank. Round of applause for Tank, because
Yeah, the OG.
Tank got a lot of burn on this show for Can't Let It Show. Man, that thing. And he came and he said to me, he said to us, rather, he said he was trying to save R&B. And this is one of those songs, and I was thinking about R&B, black men vocalists in R&B genre and where they are right now. What I don't know if you wrote this thinking that in mind, but what is your thoughts on R&B right now?
My thoughts on R&B, bro, is, you know, it's I think, again, it's elevation, and I wanted to prove it with Grown Decisions. I wanted to say, okay, yeah, we could talk about sex, yeah, we could talk about this and that, but let's talk about elevated type of love. Let's talk about buying a crib and having no mortgage. Let's talk about setting your life up and having a queen in your life. You know, like I wanted to show that grown decisions are being made personally in my life, where I never thought of things like this before. You know, I was having a good time, you know, and then now I have a tunnel vision on such a beautiful woman, and I was like, all right, who can attest to this? Who understands this type of language? And I just said, yo, let's send this to Tank. And Big Homie just sent it back, and within maybe a day or two, and it came out as flawless as it did, man. But again, it was just, let's just have those elevated conversations in music, and that's what I wanted to focus on with Grown Decisions.
You accomplished it, man. And even hearing you two together, you know, I remember when, not too long ago, when rap was having this conundrum between older and younger rappers, and you know, it was this divide that was happening. I believe it gotten better. But when I see you and Tank get together, I think of R&B guys don't really go through that as much, right? There's not the same communication gaps. People are more eager or more willing to work together. Have you found that if you're from different generations?
Yeah, I have. And I think it's just being more open to just making good music with each other, you know. And I don't know why it's changed, but you know, again, I just wanted to be one of the forefronts of it with this type of record, man. Like, it just feels so good, and when you have somebody get on the record that just matches your energy, it's the best feeling as an artist, you know. And then I felt like it was a ushering to say, oh man, one of the best writers in our generation, one of the best vocalists in our generation is co-signing what I'm doing. It was just a beautiful thing.
Okay. Oh, so we go from Grown Decisions. Citizens, get this album, All or Nothing. And I'm listening to the song. You can play it underneath me too. Decide. And I'm watching the video too. The visuals for this project is incredible. Rotimi doesn't age. Number one. Pissed at him.
You don't age, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, tell that to my belly, Rotimi. In this song, I love this song, by the way. I like to play this a little bit. Decide.
I got the time to make it right. Gonna knock out your line. Put it all on the camera. Do it all with no manners. Yeah.
Okay, stop it right there. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. Put it all on the camera. It really. What's how that line go? Put it all on the camera.
Do it all with no manners. Yeah. Put it all on the camera. I mean, let's keep this. Let's save this documentation of what you're doing.
Word. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Put it on the camera.
That's real.
This is butterscotch. This is butterscotch at its finest. If you want the truth, okay. If you want the truth.
The butterscotch at its finest. You ever film yourself, Rotimi? That's in your repertoire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The camera work is crazy. Yes. Blockbuster films.
I love it, man. But the point of it all is, for me, this whole album, All or Nothing, is a man who's saying he's willing to do everything, all or nothing. He's willing to commit wholeheartedly, fully for love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I interpreted it. What did you mean by the title All or Nothing?
It was a double entendre. I think for me, again, it was my life just saying exactly what you just said. All or nothing. I found the one. You can't bullshit it. You got to just consistently be the best you and just cut everything out and give yourself, and give yourself to a higher power with the woman that you love. And then musically, all or nothing, because I have to give everything I got for this album. I have to be the best. I have to not sleep. I have to make everything just consistently grow, and just be the best role I can be as an artist.
Rotimi citizens. We got Steve on the line from Florida. Steve, Grand Risings.
Yo, Grand Rising, man. What's up? What's up? Yo, Rotimi, I just want to let you know that Haiti loves you, man. And congratulations for everything that you've accomplished. And I like the fact that, as a man, you're teaching others how to grow and to connect with their inner self, and especially with someone they love, because taking that step further into accomplishing like a relationship and making grown decisions is the best thing. So congratulations, man. Keep shining, and then, we love you, man. You know what it is, Sakwasi.
That's what's up, man.
My brother. Hey, yes, sir. I love y'all, man.
All right, thank you, Steve. Hey, Steve, make sure you get that album. Make sure you're tuning in all weekend long. Don't talk about it. Be about it. We got Ed on the line from Ottawa, bro. You getting calls from Ottawa. You ever get a call from Ottawa?
No, I never got a call from Ottawa. Never.
Okay, this first. It's a first, Ed. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Sway? How you doing, Heather? Good be talking to y'all, man. I've been trying to get on for years, and I finally made it on.
Grand Risings. We did it, Ed. We did it.
Today's your day, baby.
Hey, most definitely, man. And Rotimi, man, I just want to give you a shout-out to you, man, and the journey that you've been going on. I got to say, man, Dre, I had issues with Dre, man. I didn't like him. I had issues with Dre, man.
Like him either, my brother.
It's not real.
Sorry to say this, but man, when you were in that prison cell, I was a little bit happy. But the character, not you.
Okay, cool. You got a question, though, Ed? You still seem like you mad at Dre.
Yeah.
Dre's gone.
Yeah. A lot of pent up.
I just wanted to know how it came about that you went to Haiti and everything, and how it came about to actually go there. And you did say that Haiti is such a beautiful place to be. How did it come about? Where did you get the interest to go?
Well, no, I had a show out in Haiti, man, and I didn't know what to expect. But when I got there, I just fell in love with the culture, the music, the heritage. We went to one of the museums out there, and we saw what it was about. And then musically, it inspired me to make a record called Don't You Ever. That's on my album right now. And the growth, again, growing as an artist, you're just trying to just see what connects with you. And then I listened to Compa, and I was like, all right, man, you got to make one of these type of records. And it was Don't You Ever. So I was super inspired, and then I started working with one of Haiti's biggest artists, B-Mix and African, and we did a record called Tisela. So I was just, engulfed in the heritage and in the culture, man. But yeah, if you listen to the album, you'll see number 3. It's definitely a Haiti influence.
All right, Ed.
That's awesome, man. Just big shout out to you. Big shout out to Sway the Morning team as well.
Thank
Much
you, brother.
love.
And prayers out to Haiti, man. Prayers out to Haiti. Okay, yes. Ed, you a citizen, brother.
Sure.
You a citizen, man. Hold on, man. I'm gonna get one more person on the line. He's been hot all day. He just went viral for his interview with Ricky Rose, Rotimi. I got the one and only Mike Muse on the line. Mike Muse.
Oh, what up? Happy Friday, people.
Happy Friday, Mike.
Mike, we got Rotimi on the line. He got a new project, All or Nothing, that's out right now. It's the elite of R&B, man. It's the perfect thing for you, Mike.
What's up, Rotimi?
What's going on, brother?
All right.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Congratulations, homie.
Thank you, fam. Congratulations to you, my G.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We all in this together.
Amen.
This is some good jive talking right here. Don't have to be, hey, what's up, my brother? He said, I love that, man. You hear that male bonding right there?
Mike is like, yo, Mike is like, yo, I call into the show to do my wrap up on my political news. Sway got me on the phone with Rotimi blindsided. Rotimi's like, I'm in the crib chilling with my wife talking about my album. Sway got this man on the phone. I don't know who he is. I just gotta be Sway messing with both of y'all right now. The hook.
But you know,
that's the
me and Rotimi just went with it. That's why he's a great actor.
That's it.
You just go with it. You just go with it. Yeah,
Just
we just
go
go
with
with it.
Hey,
Talking
Mike.
like we've been homies all our lives, man. Like we go to the same barbershop.
Right.
Y'all was killing me with all the salutations, man. It's like my brother. Hey, loved one.
My
hey,
brother,
Key.
my brother. God bless you.
That is black man lingo. Black man lingo. What's up, King? What's up, God? Chilling, bro. You good? What's up, Sam?
Yeah, all right, black man.
You good, kid? Yes, sir.
And you'll go back and tell somebody, yo, that's my man. We just kicked it. And y'all ain't said shit.
Yeah, we were chilling in New York together.
Yo, that's Mike Muse. Bro, Timmy gonna be, oh, Mike Muse? I know Mike. That's my dude.
Yeah, we was kicking it.
Man, yeah.
Oh, you call him Rotimi? Oh, I call him Ro. I didn't know who you were talking about first.
Oh, shit. Hey, so, Ro, let me ask you this, man. First of all, I love you. You've always been high quality, man, as an individual, but also as an artist, and you consistently evolve. So congratulations. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be here.
Man.
Please send my love to your lovely fiance. Tell her she got a brother over here and a sister in Heather B.
Yes.
Amen.
You hitting the road?
Man, yeah, I actually got a show today in Charlotte. Like, we about to leave in like an hour, and then we also planning the tour in the next 2 months. So we're moving, bro.
We'll be at the tour, okay? And where is it in Charlotte? Do you know the address? Since we got a lot of people from Charlotte that tune in. If you want to shout that show out tonight, is it sold out?
Yeah, so that's a college show. It's a welcome back to school show at UCC. Yes, sir.
Okay, you gonna take your shirt off?
Yeah, at minute 22 of the show, I think I'll take it off at minute 22.
Rotimi, man. Give this man a round of applause. The project is All or Nothing. Citizens, something great to be tuned into tonight and throughout the entire weekend. We will support. Here's the title track, All or Nothing. Rotimi, you want to say anything in closing?
Woo woo!
I just want to say I love you very much, big bro. Thank you for always believing in me. And All or Nothing is a step up from anything I've ever done, and I can't wait to see how people just gravitate towards it. And y'all just been good, man. I can't wait to come and just kick it with y'all and just chill and we do this in person, man.
Soon come, my brother. All right, have a beautiful day. Travel safely, all right? My man Rotimi, this All or Nothing.
Congratulations again.